What's up, guys? It's MB Boxing. I just finished up watching Devin Haney versus Vasyl Lomachenko, and this was a 12-rounder for the undisputed WBC, WBA, WBO, and IBF Lightweight World Championship. And this fight was Saturday, May 20th, from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. And this fight was broadcasted on ESPN pay-per-view. And in this fight, let me just say it first how I saw it. I thought Vasyl Lomachenko got robbed in this one. The judges had it as a unanimous decision win for Devin Haney. When I heard that it was unanimous, I thought that they would definitely give it to Lomachenko, despite obviously Haney being the undisputed champion, the younger guy, the more marketable guy. I just thought that they wouldn't rob him like this. I personally really thought it was a robbery. I had it pretty wide for Lomachenko, even though I thought the fight was very, very competitive and very close, because many of the rounds, in my opinion, were very hard to score. Obviously, each individual round, as you guys know, is its own fight. Each individual round. It's not, oh, I might give this guy a round to make it closer, I might give this guy a round. I had a 117-111 for Vasyl Lomachenko. And the three judges had it 115-113 twice and 116-112 once, which is outrageous in favor of Haney. 116-112 Haney is crazy in my opinion. Just absolutely crazy. And I even think 115-113 is out of the margin. I think that this fight was most likely like a 115-113 type fight for Lomachenko. I know I had it wider at 117-111, but I think the general consensus would probably be 115-113 for Lomachenko, and I think that's really the closest it could get. The unofficial scorecards on ESPN were even swayed more in favor of Haney. After 4 rounds, they had Haney up 3-1, and then they still ended up having Lomachenko winning after 12. That's what I don't get. I just don't understand how the judges could have it 116-112 for Haney. Just to break this fight down round by round, though, and how I saw it, I thought the first 3 rounds, I gave them all 3 to Lomachenko. I thought they were extremely close rounds. These rounds really could have went either way. But they were just really, really close. I thought Lomachenko was just a bit more effective with some of his flurries and some of his left hands. Then in the 4th round, I did give it to Devin Haney. He was going to the body throughout this fight, but in the 4th round, the body work was very nice. Round number 5, I did give to Vasyl Lomachenko. I thought that he had some nice left hands, closed the distance a bit. Round 6, though, Devin Haney was just more effective with his power shots to the body. Round 7, really, on my scorecard, round 7 through 11, I all gave to Lomachenko. But in those earlier rounds, like from round 7 through 9, I just thought that Lomachenko was starting to pick up the pace more. And those were the rounds that even the unofficial scorecards on ESPN were giving to Lomachenko as well. And many people that I was looking at online were also giving it to Lomachenko too. Those rounds, like round 7 through 9, where Lomachenko was starting to pick it up with the jab, land with more powerful will in his shots. And then in rounds 10 and 11, I thought these rounds were 100% clear for Lomachenko. That's why it's kind of crazy to note how one of the judges only gave Lomachenko 4 rounds when 2 of the rounds that Lomachenko 1,000% won were rounds 10 and 11. So that means he only gave Lomachenko 2 of other rounds from like rounds 1 through 9, which is just mind-boggling to me. But in rounds 10 and 11, Devin Haney looked kind of tired. He was getting hit with big shots from Lomachenko, getting his back turned, getting backed up. It was a very good sequence from Lomachenko. But then in round 12, I actually gave it to Devin Haney because he actually started to fight very well in that round, started to actually counter, looked like he actually had something in him in that round compared to the 2 rounds prior. So he did pretty well in round 12 in my opinion. But like I said before, the scoring really could be all over the place for this fight, like I said, but I most likely think that it was a 115-113 type fight for Lomachenko. That's what I think the general public would have it. I had a 117-111. But just comment down below how you did score it if you did watch the fight. But this goes in the question, what is next for Devin Haney? So there's 2 options. The most likely option is that Devin Haney, being that he was the champion going into this fight, will take on Shakur Stevenson for a super fight, undisputed titles on the line. But there's possible talk of a rematch. Who knows? I know that he doesn't have a rematch clause, or obviously if he won, or I know that Lomachenko doesn't have a rematch clause because obviously he's the challenger and everything, and wasn't the favorite or anything going into the fight. Wasn't the A side, but obviously Haney, the fight that they were talking about if he wins was obviously a clash with Shakur Stevenson. But since that he won kind of in a controversial manner, I think that definitely a rematch with Lomachenko is on the table, but if not, it's most likely going to be that fight with Shakur Stevenson. But as for Vasyl Lomachenko, losing here in a fight that I thought he should have won 100%, obviously the rematch is on the table, but if not for a rematch, which most likely won't happen, I think that Lomachenko should definitely continue fighting guys like top 5 and top 10 at this level. I don't think he should stray off from that. Like when he fought Jermaine Ortiz, it was kind of risky because he didn't know what to expect from a guy like that. So for Lomachenko, I think he's just got to just continue on fighting, because if he wants to, or continue on fighting at this super high level, because I don't think that if he thinks he's going to have to, or if he thinks he still has something in him to win a world title, which I definitely think he does, and if he wants to become undisputed champion, then I really think that he's got to continue on fighting at the top 5, top 10 level and can't really stray off of that and be inactive or anything. And I know that he was inactive last year because his own country got invaded, but I mean, yeah, just in the future for him, like, 'cause he's getting older, obviously, he's just gotta stay really active and just keep fighting at the top level. So overall, Devin Haney gets, in my opinion, a robbery of a decision win over Vasyl Lomachenko, as he remains undefeated now at 30-0, and he is still the undisputed world lightweight champion. And yeah, that's really it. I'm MB Boxing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.